So what up, everybody? It's your boy Knowledge of Self-Determination, and I wanted to put this public service announcement out. I don't know why I'm calling it a public service announcement, but I just wanted to highlight some shit. I just wanted to talk about this whole cop situation. The chick Amber, I can't remember her last name, killed the brother in his apartment. Now, there are different people saying that they believe that there could have possibly been some sort of personal relationship going on between them, these two individuals. And I'm going to just say this. Listen, first off, let's talk about good cops and bad cops. First off, I know that all cops aren't bad people. All cops aren't bad. But if you are a cop and you know bad cops and you don't say anything, you're a fucking bad cop. And I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, the only good cops aren't cops anymore. Because you can't be a cop. You can't be a good cop and still have your badge. Because the fucked up white supremacist cops won't let you. Or not even necessarily white supremacists, just the bad ones. They won't allow you to actually be a good cop. It's not a part of the process. If you are a cop and you still have a badge, whether you participate in fucked up shit against people or you know it happens and you keep silent, you are not a good cop. This chick that killed this brother, I think he was Haitian. Pardon me if I got that incorrect. But some people believe they had a relationship. Some people believe that that it was something personal. I don't know. All the facts in the situation haven't come out, so I don't know. But I'm speaking on it because like one of my more recent videos, that purge shit is real, man. That purge shit is real. Cops are going around killing black people, and now, white citizens are doing the same shit too. It's fucking purge and all. And listen, I don't know how many times I can say it before my fucking people get it, but black people, you gotta stop. We really, really have to stop making all the nonsensical shit a part of our everyday, man. Like people are being murdered in the streets by white supremacists. And by the way, people believe that the Ku Klux Klan has disappeared or gone underground. They're just a little small radical group that nobody listens to or whatever. Bullshit. And I hear white people saying this. Bullshit. The Klan has not gone anywhere. They just changed their face. We've already known that white supremacists have always ran to the police department to become cops. Because what other way can they have to subjugate you unless they have the legal right to do so? Right? Peg you as a criminal and just fuck with you. But the Ku Klux Klan are the police. Let me say that again. The Klan, the KKK, these are your police officers. These are your police officers. This white chick, she was a white supremacist. And if she wasn't a quote unquote, if she quote unquote wasn't a white supremacist herself, then she definitely keeps the company of white supremacists. As the pictures that the brother Tariq Nasheed had on his podcast, she's taking pictures with people, family members, relatives, I believe, or close friends of people putting up what the WP, the white supremacist gang sign with their hands. And then she turns up. We see these pictures, bro. Listen. I don't want to get off subject with this, but black people, when seriously, I had been boycotting the NFL. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick for his deal with Nike, but I don't see any need for me to continue to watch the NFL and support it. Personally, I don't see any need to argue with another man about another grown-ass man running and jumping and catching balls and shit. I'm not getting into any more of those conversations because it's fucking pointless. It means nothing. Why the fuck are we having these conversations when white supremacy is gearing itself up to start slaughtering our asses wholesale? They're testing the waters to see our reaction. And the more we react the way we do, the more they rev up their fucking cars to start whacking our asses in the streets. The more we keep marching on this bullshit grassroots shit and just and sit on our fucking hands and just talk about fucking. We got things need to be done. We need to come together as a group. You need to learn how to use firearms. You need to learn self-defense. Sure, you can't punch bullets, but learning how to use a gun could save your fucking life when somebody else is shooting at you. We are afraid of retaliation from white supremacists because they control the government. They control the police. You know, they control the fucking armed services. We know this. White supremacy is rampant in this country. And the reason why it is because white people who claim that they're not turn their fucking backs on that shit. They turn their heads. They're not going to persecute their own family members. Because family first, right? They're not going to persecute their own family members, no matter how fucked up they are. Excuse me. Which is why white supremacy doesn't go anywhere. Because it's not something that black people can control. We can't get rid of white supremacy. It's not our job to do that, first and foremost, but we can't get rid of it. Because we're not white. We don't have... You understand? We can't get rid of something that is not ours to do. We're not the ones causing white supremacy, so how can we end it? Just like we're not the ones bringing crack into the country, so how the fuck can we end the crack wars when we're not the ones bringing the shit in the country? We're just the ones who get handed the shit and then criminalized for it. But that, listen, there are good cops out there. But I'm going to say this like I always say. Fuck all the bad cops. Fuck you if you are a white supremacist cop. Fuck you if you are a fucking white fucking nationalist who think that all other races are beneath you. Fuck you. If you are a cop with a badge and a gun and you feel this way about black people, because in black, we got to stop lumping everybody into our fucking struggle. Fuck that minority shit. We are Africans. The largest continent on the fucking planet. You understand what I'm saying? There are more African people on Earth than there are any other race of fucking people. There are more people that look like us, brown, brown, dark skin, than any other fucking people on the planet. How the fuck are we a minority? How are we a minority? Listen, we got to get out of this subservient role that Christianity has us playing to fucking white people. You understand? Just like I think the ancestor John Henry Clark said, when you take the religion of the people who captured you, you are their spiritual prisoners. I'm paraphrasing that quote. We are their spiritual prisoners. We kowtow to white people, bow down to them, and want them to accept us. Please, we always look. We got to stop forgiving these motherfuckers. Like the brother that stood up and protected that pregnant sister that was in the car with her 2 kids, teaching them how to park. Like that brother stood up. And not just stood up. The white dude actually had the nerve to hit him, and he punched his ass back. Like he should have, then pulled the pistol out on him. White boy lost his shit. But this is what I'm saying. These motherfuckers think they have the right to do whatever the fuck they want. And all I'm saying, I'm not telling you to go out and start slapping the shit out of cops. But if they are a regular white citizen, you need to put your foot in their ass. Real talk. I'm not telling... Please don't anybody listen to any of my older videos and take anything that I've ever done or any stories that I've told you about what I've done concerning the police. Don't mean that that's a pass for you to do this shit too. I admit I put my life in danger every time I fucking get into an argument with the cops or get physical. Like I put myself in danger, and I'm not telling anybody to do that. That shit's stupid. But sometimes you can get that crazy. But I'm not excusing anything. Don't do what I do. But what I'm saying is, on every day, an average regular white person coming at you with shit, slap their ass in the fucking mouth. They get too close, they put their hands on you, fuck their ass up. I'm not saying do that to the cops, but they need to be made an example out of, because as long as white supremacists run the police departments, white supremacists run the local government, white supremacists run the national government, state government, all that shit, as long as they are in positions of power, white cops are always going to be able to do the shit that they do to us. The only way it's going to change is when they start doing that shit to other white people. And not just any white person, because poor white people don't count. You have to have Your family has to have some fucking money. You got to be upper middle class and higher for them to give a shit about what happens to you. I'm telling you. White supremacy protects their own, which is why cops very rarely get convicted for killing black people. Very rarely do they get convicted. Very rarely do they ever go in front of the grand jury. Because the legal system isn't there to protect us. It's there to protect them, and always remember that shit. Remember that shit. So the question I ask, are most white cops white supremacists or Klan members? I would say yes. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. I know a lot of people probably won't watch this video or like it because of the title of the video, but fuck them, who cares? I'm not putting no bullshit out there, and I'm not telling you anything that I don't believe to be true. I'm from fucking Baltimore, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this statistic I'm pulling completely out of my ass, but based on what I've observed, 90% of the white cops in Baltimore are Klan or white supremacists. They're dirty as fuck. I said 90%. I ain't say all of them, 90% of them. Because I did run into some good ones. But most of them motherfuckers are pieces of shit. Real talk. They're horrible. They're terrible fucking police officers. Seriously. But in the end, what are we going to do about this shit? We need to stop focusing on dumb shit like, bro, I don't give a fuck that LeBron came to LA. I could care less when my people are still getting gunned down the streets. White people are fucking making laws to make it legal to purge our asses in the streets, and you motherfuckers go and buy tickets to the movie. Fuck out of here.